American bullies are basically what happens when you mix a pit bull with a bodybuilder and then give it the personality of a clingy toddler. These dogs look like they just walked out of prison after doing a 10-year bid for armed robbery. All muscle, thick neck, mean mug. But then they open their mouth.
It's good to see you, and it's good to be seen and not viewed. That part is your guy Libs from Living with Bullies, back with another video. I just came home from work. I'm doing my normal routine right now. For anybody who don't know, Luna is in heat. She's in her second week of heat. It's a little over a week, going on 2 weeks. The bleeding has stopped, you know what I'm saying? She's receptive to letting the boys mate. The boys are going crazy. As you can hear Nino and Pablo in the background, in the room. I got them locked in the room right now. I'm still separating them. On those last few videos, I know y'all thought that both girls was in heat, but it was only Ada. Now Luna's in heat, and we got to go through it all over again. So today, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to let the girls out so they can potty, and then I'm going to swap them out, put the girls in the room, then bring the boys out, let them potty. I'm going to give them each a piece of steak with their meal today. You want that steak? I got to put it in the oven for you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna let y'all get busy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put these steaks in the oven. Then I'm gonna go clean the yard, let them use the bathroom, swap them out, let the boys out, and then I'm gonna feed the dogs. I got my little jug of water. You know what I'm saying? So they can get some water. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Okay. All right, they getting themselves hydrated. I'm gonna go ahead and make my rounds around the yard and pick up the poop that they released yesterday. And if they drop some new ones, I'm gonna get those too. Let them pee. Stop licking the gate. And then I'm gonna put them right back up and let the boys come out and get their turn. And then I'm gonna start with feeding them. Luna, stop looking at the gate. Luna, stop looking at the gate. All right, I got all the poop up, right? I got all the poop up, and here's a tip. You know what I'm saying? If you got multiple dogs, like 2, 3, or more, you might want to do it every day. You know what I'm saying? Or every other day, because that way it doesn't feel like hard work. You know, it ain't nothing worse than neglecting picking up the poop in the yard for like more than one day. You know what I'm saying? Because it builds up and it becomes strenuous. You know what I'm saying? Picking up a whole lot of poop. So I make sure I do it every single day, and it's only a little bit, or every other day, and it's just a little bit times 2. It's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? So I got that done. I'm about to put the girls up and bring the boys out so they could do the exact same thing, which is relieve themselves, because I'm fresh home from work. And then we're gonna get into feeding them. Let's go, Ada. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. In your room. In your room. In your room. Let me let the boys out. You know what I'm saying? Let the boys out. Let me let Pablo out first. I'll tell y'all why later. Outside. Hey. I should have let the boys out first, because I forgot that all they gonna do is run around looking for where the girls peed at. Hey. They looking for where the girls peed at so that they can drink it. As nasty as that sound. But every time they drink the girls' pee, it gives them an update on how far along in the heat cycle that the girls are and if they're receptive to mating. So that's what they're doing, looking around, trying to find out where the girls peed at so they could drink it. I should have waited a little while before I brought them out here, you know what I'm saying? But here's Pablo, he using the bathroom. Nino just peed. All right, I'm about to leave them out here for a second or two, and then I'm gonna go get their food bowls ready so I can feed them. Look at Nino. He wants to mate so bad. He wants to mate so bad that he will try to get behind Pablo. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's just in the dog's nature. The dog don't care if it's a boy or a girl. The dog just wants to mate. You know what I'm saying? But it gets on my nerves. It gets on my nerves a whole lot because I can't stand seeing my boy dog act like that. It's basically Nino. He always trying to dominate Pablo and get behind him. That's the reason why I had them in the crate. Because I usually let my dogs roam free while I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? They don't use the bathroom in the house. But I had to lock them up and put them in the crate because if I don't, I didn't want Nino to tear the room up trying to mate with Pablo. You know what I'm saying? So I had to keep them separated and from each other and keep them separated from the girls. Boy, I'm about to get these dogs fixed, I swear. You know what I mean? I am tired of going through this heat cycle shenanigans. But I'm about to go and get their food ready. I'm gonna leave the boys out here and I'm gonna let the girls out of their room. Nino, stop, leave him alone. Get down, Nino, stop. Get down. They trying to mate with each other, man. They can't help it. They horny. Nino, stop. They horny. Stop. I'm about to... Stop, boy. Well, they gonna harass each other while I'm in the house getting their bowls ready. Let's see how them steaks coming. Not too bad, not too bad, not too.
The person you are calling is unavailable. Your call has been forwarded.
Excuse me. Oh, they ain't gonna cook them no more than that right there. That's enough. I'm gonna drain the juice, cut them up, and let them get busy. When I bought these steaks, I bought them one steak per dog, but now you know what? I'm gonna let one dog share one piece, and I'm gonna save the rest of that steak for tomorrow's meal. I'm gonna break it down into 2 meals. I could give it all to them, they gonna tear it up, but this is a lot of steak right here for one dog. I could separate this and be good for 2 days. 2 dogs could eat off this. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought them. I only need to really buy 2 steaks if I known it was gonna be like this. When you cooking food for your dog, make sure you don't use no season. Dogs don't need seasoning in their diet, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the seasons that we use is toxic for your dog. So if you put that in a diet, especially the everyday diet, then you bringing harm to your dog. They gonna like this. It got a lot of fat in it, still got the blood in it, and it's medium rare. Oh yeah, they gonna like this. Drooling. She ready for it right now. I'm giving them a half a scoop of kibble a piece and some steak in the kibble, and that's gonna be today's meal. We ain't got no veggie right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just hustling and bustling right now. No veggie, no fruit, you know what I'm saying? But you know how we get down. We give them blueberries, we give them strawberries, we give them apples, we give them all of that. But today is high protein. We got the medium rare steak and we got the Victor kibble. In this kibble is chicken, beef, and pork. That's what the kibble is made out of. So we got more beef, steak, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put some water in this kibble to soften it up some. There's nothing wrong with good hydration. Nobody wants to eat dry, hard kibble. today's meal, straight like that. Nothing more, nothing less. You know what I'm saying? And it's the only meal they eating for today. When I work these type of hours, I only feed my dog once a day. You know what I'm saying? I don't need them needing to use the bathroom too much, especially if I'm not here and I'm at work. So I feed them once a day, you know what I mean? And when I'm off work, that's when I double down on the meals and I give treats and all of that stuff. But this is a regular day. You ready? Sit. Okay. I knew they was gonna fuck it up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let them finish their bowls up. I'm gonna cut the boys' steak up. I'm gonna put the girls back in the room and I'm gonna let the boys in so they can eat. And then I can finally chill. The type of stuff that I gotta do when I come home from work before I get to relax. All right, I got the boys' steak all cut up. Let me bring them in here so they can get busy. So Pablo done pretty much ate all Nino's food. Nino's probably not gonna eat for a couple days. In a couple days, this heat cycle will be over and they won't smell them pheromones anymore. The only reason Pablo's not going through it is because Nino dominated him. Nino dominated him and Pablo's, I don't know, he's 2 years old. He's not interested in mating the way that Nino is. He's freaking thirsty for it. You know what I'm saying? So Nino's probably gonna lose a couple pounds. After the heat cycle is over, I'm gonna have to build them back up. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is. I appreciate all y'all tapping in to Living with Bullies, man. It's your guy, Libs. You know what I mean? I'll see you on the next video. Peace.